so much. So today's all about education, man. But I'm going to be my first guest, folks. I'm looking at education, but I'm also looking at the amazing thing we can do when we decide to give back to our society. We know then Easter. The just Easter, but But the people of Mpreaso, they have a caucus, and this is a collection of astute businessmen and community leaders who came together and said, let's change the face of for Easter. Let's just not make it a fun thing. Let us try and put the education, focus on education. And it will amaze you how they got together and decided to do a quiz in Mpreaso, and the amount of commitment they put into it and the mileage that the kids cost is simply amazing. But I have here somebody to talk about it. My own brother. Put your hands together. Show some love for Nana Abra-Appiah, the Kontihene of Mpreaso.
Thank you.
Minya, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you, my brother.
It's good to have you here, man.
Yeah, Minya.
We look alike, power. When I'm looking at you,
don't
look at me. Show some love, man. Well, I wanted you here because, as I told you, the Mpreaso caucus that you formed,
yes,
and this whole idea of changing the image of Easter in Kwao,
yes,
and letting something productive come out of it.
Exactly.
And you focus on education.
Yes.
Briefly, how did that come about? You can just give me a...
Sometimes it's the will of God that somebody is made a chief or a leader or whatever you might call somebody who comes out of a community. Fortunately for the people of Mpreaso, I happen to be made the Kontihene of Mpreaso. You were there,
yeah,
during the installation and all that. That's about a year ago. Good. Now, upon looking at issues that warrants the need for people to come together and then help Mpreaso, I thought it wise to call a group called caucus. Mpreaso caucus, this very year, and I can tell you, whoever matters in Mpreaso belongs to this group.
Wow.
It is something which a lot of people felt, how could this come about? That you manage to bring all these big shots together is the will of God. I can tell you, we tried to meet every Easter. So the first meeting was last year Easter, and we managed to put certain things in place. This last Easter, this very year's Easter, also came up for discussion, and we've come up with something which will marvel a lot of people. Because we know when you say Kwawu, then it means Kwawu where boys and girls will just come to Kwawu, do all sorts of things. Do all sorts of things. And we felt we should change the face of Kwawu Easter, which the group agreed. So we first and foremost decided to have an office, a secretariat at the palace. You'll be surprised, one person just took it up and said, look here, I'll furnish the whole place. And if you were to be at Mpreaso Palace, and you see the kind of secretariat we have within the palace, it will marvel you. It's as nice as your place, I can tell you. It's one person
took it up.
That's Metalex, to be specific. Metalex said, look, I will change the face of the Mpreaso secretariat, and did that for us. So we opened it, or we launched it during the last Easter. Then we decided also to have something we might call the quiz. Before the quiz, Enders Chemist, you know him? Sampong Pediakon decided to host us. You should have been there to see. Minya, you should have been there to see.
Wow.
He hosted us on the 1st of April, which was the Sunday. And we were at least about 75 people in all.
These are top gurus. Right?
Top, to quote you, gurus of Mpreaso.
Oh, gurus of Mpreaso.
Yes. And then on the 2nd of April, which was the quiz day, this quiz was made known to the members that, oh, why don't you come in and assist in getting education of our pupils, of our kids, of our grandchildren and our nephews and nieces in Mpreaso, to be able to at least upgrade themselves. It is not always good to have a JHS pupil. Immediately after that, he falls on the wayside. He's not able to go to the SSS. So let's do something. And for about 6 months to the last Easter, we planned this quiz thing. I can tell you, we had a lot of people supporting and sponsoring this program.
Yeah.
If time will permit, I'll mention some of the names for you, because it is something I cherish and I think they should be known.
Yeah.
And should spur on others to also come in and assist whenever there is the need. And I can tell you, they are telling me we are going to sustain this. It is not just a 9-day wonder where after this year we will not have any quiz. No, 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 no. We will have this quiz every year and out.
And what amazed me was the amount, like you're saying, the commitment. Can I get the list of, I'll just go through a few of the things that they gave away for the quiz. The school that won the first, of course, got their silver cup. They got a projector and laptop. They got 950 exercise books. They got a wall clock. They got 4 dictionaries. They got 4 footballs. They got a first aid kit, and then 2 sets of jerseys. That was the school that won the first. The runner-up, the second, they got a desktop computer, 500 exercise books, 1 wall clock, 2 dictionaries, 3 footballs, and a first aid kit.
As well as a jersey.
As well as jerseys.
Yes.
And it goes on and on and on.
Yes.
And this is the kind of amazing gifts, you know, the practical. The overall best group, the students got, they each had a bicycle, dictionaries, wristwatches, in the school bag. I mean, come on, man. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And these are people who have come together to say, we have some privilege in society. Let us support our community to grow. And they willingly give out these, you know, and you'll be amazed to look at the list, you know. Of all the participating schools that came, each school had 3 exercise books for each student. And the students were 2,400. Each school had 3 exercise books. So, no, I just wanted to give a, just so the view. So, so who are some of the gurus who decided, let's...
Oh, I can tell you. We have a group like Metalex. We have Modern City Hotel. The most... Tamale. Tamale, I'm happy you know the place. Yeah. Very modern city hotel. We have Casby Limited. We have Bedita Pharmaceuticals. You know the Bedia Akunza are into pharmaceuticals. This is one of them. Okay. Bedita. Just like the brother who is also EP.
Yeah, East Cantonments.
East Cantonments was also there. He's also part of the Mpreaso caucus. Rockstars. Rockstars roofing systems. And that's himself, and that's chemist. We have Peace and Love Hotel. You know that lady who is known for the breast cancer issues in Ghana? She's from the noble town of Mpreaso, and she's also part of the caucus. Then Endo Afanso is also there. Grand View Hotel is there. Brafaco group of companies is also one of the members. Black Park, a lady who is up and coming and so devoted to girl-child education. Anytime we met and we were discussing, so he says, look, let's look at the girl-child issues. It is for her that we make sure that even during the quiz, every one of the 8 schools included a girl. We didn't have only boys coming in to represent the schools. And to the level that even one school, the school which came second, Nanampadu B's school, there were 3 girls. And this lady, Black Park, was so enthused about this group. They came second. Wow. Now, we have Pakas. He's a well-known name in Ghana business. Pakas is also one of them. Then we have Sharp Pharmaceuticals. We have Color Cottage. And a lot of them.
Thank you. I just thought it was important to go through some of these things, just to inspire other people too, that when we get together and we decide to put our resources right, we can really help in the improvement of our communities. Yes. And this is what they did for their quiz, and it was amazing. And so that's just a lesson, you know. And so, Nana, you brought some people with somebody.
Yes. You see, the quiz, to start with, the questions were not even set in Mpreaso by the education unit. I made sure a school, a top-class school in Accra, because we are going to continue to do it, and the school is willing to do it the next time to set the questions for us. I won't mention the name of the school.
Okay.
Because in that school, every pupil who goes there goes through to SS. So they set the questions for me. And then I took the questions down to Mpreaso. On the day of the quiz, that was on that Monday, Easter Monday, was when we opened the envelope. I had not seen it myself. The quiz master had not seen it. And at the end of the day, you know, the school which won happens to be what they call YMCA in Mpreaso. This Mpreaso YMCA, they surprise everybody. It is known throughout the Kwahu that they are the topmost school. But that day, the questions which were set for them, they had 98.2% all answered correct.
Wow.
The questions which were put to them is considered as 100%. It will be going round like that. But as far as they are concerned, they had 98.2% of all the questions answered correctly. When I came back to Accra and told the school this was the result, they said, "Are you sure?" They had all these things correct, including the question of the day and then whatever. I said, "Look, this is what happened." And they are here with me. So that at least it will inspire some other kids in Kwahu, especially so in Mpreaso, who are anxious to become like they are. They have to come all the way from Mpreaso to your studio here, just to let the people know that, hey, I will happen to be one of them.
Okay.
And so I have here with me 3 of these who actually took part in the competition.
Oh.
One of whom is a girl, and I admire her.
Okay.
They call her Yes Antoine, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's meet them. Yes Antoine. Yeah. Come and take me small. They need to be like the whole.
No, but
you know. Who's coming next?
yes.
And you are. I didn't know.
Okay, these are the kids.
Yeah.
We didn't know them from Adam.
Fantastic.
We don't know their parents, whether they are good or not or whatever. But on that day, we called the parents to stand behind them to show that, yes, that's my child, that's my child. And they were so happy, they were enthused to the level that next time we're going to have, instead of 8 JHS schools in Mpreaso, all the Mpreaso towns and villages who come under Mpreaso have decided to join.
You join now?
I tell you.
Wow.
And so we're going to have about 16 schools competing during the next Easter.
Fantastic.
And because they informed me earlier on that they wanted to take part, I invited them to come and see what was happening there.
Okay.
And that day, I wish you were there.
I'll be there next year.
Do come.
I'll be there next year.
Be there.
And you know, we just want to congratulate you for doing such a great work. And I know that this evening all of Mpreaso is watching you and they are giving you funds. Do you have a word to say to anybody? You have something to say?
To say to your friends? Or
friends, mom, dad, something?
I will say something to my fellow students. That they should learn hard. Studying kills, breaks no bone. There's a saying that hard works breaks no bone.
Thank you.
So they should study hard. They should not stop. They should go on with the hard work and so bring something better to them.
All right.
And I also also give thanks to my teachers and parents for supporting me, giving me all the needed support to get to a higher ground.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And you?
So I also have a message for my fellow students that learning is a gradual process, so they should not give up. Like the quiz, it was organized for all the 8 schools and everybody performed well, so they should not be downgraded because everybody has a potential to unlock. And then the next message goes to our teachers for the discipline and the moral lessons they've given to us, not just lessons from the textbook, but norms and ethics of the society, which help us to become responsible adults in the future. And to the organizers of the quiz for not looking at their personal gains, but decided to unlock the potentials in us too. So fantastic. We say thank you to them all.
All right. And that's the name?
No, what's the real name?
Okay.
All that I have to say is that I'm telling my fellow ladies that they should not give up. They should learn. So as you see me here, it's not that we don't learn, we learn. And we take learning as a habit of us. Thank you.
Fantastic. I like the part about learning as a habit, you know. So thank you so much. And congratulations one more time. Okay? All right. So we're going to pause for just 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll meet the director of the YWCA. Is it the director? Yeah, and they will give us a closing remarks. So stick around. We'll be back in a second.
The KSM Show.
We have 2 more people to quickly wrap up, you know, who played a very, very vital role in this. The one is the executive director of the national executive director of YMCA, Mr. Kwabla Nketia. And then you can sit right here, and then we are going to invite the headmaster of Mpreaso YMCA GHS, Mr. Francis. Yes, Thank you for joining us. You know, we've heard a lot, we've met the kids, and really appreciate everything, you know. And your quick comments, Mr. Nketia.
Yeah, thank you very much, KSM, for this opportunity. We are very grateful to the Mpreaso caucus because as YMCA, we've been operating for over 170 years in the world. And in Ghana, we've been operating for over 120 years. And our simple operation is based on empowering young people. And we believe that we cannot do it alone. And so when we have well-meaning people who come from the various communities within which the YMCA operates, coming in to support us in the building of our young kids, I believe it is something worthy of emulation.
Thank you.
And they deserve tons and tons of appreciation. And so we go them on. We are happy to know that they are willing to sustain this, and we will also continue to partner with them.
Fantastic. And Mr. Francophone, your remarks.
Right. I would like to thank the Mpreaso caucus for the great work they've done. And formerly, we were thinking we were hiding at a corner. But they have brought us into the
national limelight.
Yes. And we thank them very much. And I hope with my staff and my directors, we're going to encourage the children to do more than what they've done. And I hope the first position cannot be taken by any other school. Just
a lot, Lydia. So, of course, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And the caucus.
And the caucus.
I have to meet all these caucus groups one by one.
Oh, yeah.
They've done so well. And for you listening out there, this is what we have to be doing as a nation, man. Nobody will do it for us. No. You know, so it takes one person just to rally committed people, and you'll be surprised the results that you achieve. And you know, Nana Abra-Appiah, people know it from PLB.
For so many years as the chairman.
Chairman, PLB. I know you'll be anymore.
Yes.
When I send the guy to pick up, oh, I know him. So PLB chairman. Oh, yes. No, Nana.
Yes.
Kontihene of
Yes.
Mpreaso.
Yes.
Yedase.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
And to all of you, we thank you all so much.
Yes.
Okay.
There's one name I intentionally left.
Oh, please.
One of the sponsors.
Okay.
Called Decent Home Hardware.
Okay.
He's an up-and-coming young man.
Wow.
He's doing so well.
Wow.
Takes time to always follow whatever we do and contributes a lot also.
Fantastic.
So
I'll
if
be happy to host him here.
Oh no.
One of these days.
Any of them you want,
Yeah.
I will make sure they are here to support
Okay.
you.
Okay.
And in Mpreaso Caucus, we've come to stay.
Thank you. Show some love, man. And me, I'm an honorary Mpreaso Caucus person, man.
Exactly.
Show me love, man. Yeah. Stick around, folks. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.